Streaming 24/7 on the News 8 Plus app. You're watching News 8 Now this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Brooklyn Hine. We start with breaking news in La Crosse right now. We are just learning about this mere minutes ago. There's a pickup truck on fire in La Crosse. It's at the parking lot of McDonald's on Losi Boulevard. This is a live look at the scene right now. Looks like those flames have gone down a bit, but there definitely is damage on that car. So there is a fire truck there currently, and News 8 crew is on scene. Now we will provide updates as they become available. Well, before we know it, it'll be time to sharpen those pencils and head back to school. And today, dozens of local families stopped by the YMCA Youth Center in La Crosse for a back-to-school event. The event offered supplemental school supplies to help students head into this new school year with some of the basics they need. Students could stop in to pick up a backpack as well as receive some clothing items for the school year.
Being able to give people a chance to maybe get some resources that they're not able to usually get. Everyone deserves to get a fun new backpack for the school year and have those supplies, especially if maybe they see their friends having it and they're not able to. So us being able to put on this event each year and support our community is just really important.
Organizers say volunteers pre-packed over 450 backpacks filled with supplies for elementary, middle, and high school students. Folks lined the streets of Holman this morning for the Cornfest parade. The event draws in crowds to cheer for parade floats, collect candy, and of course, snack on some corn. Parade goers say the best part is seeing generations come together.
Future generations coming through, right? You know, I saw everybody from my generations. Now I get to see the future generations, right? Seeing every age, people from old to young, being in the parade and just really having a great sense of community.
And there's still time this weekend to get in on the Cornfest fun. Festivities continue on tomorrow starting at 7 a.m. with the St. Elizabeth Breakfast, a horseshoe tournament, car show, and plenty of other activities. Well, downtown Winona was full of food, music, and some summer fun today. It's the 10th annual Big Muddy. The festival took over 3rd Street for one big day, featuring live music, local food and drink tastings, cornhole and artisan market, and plenty of activities for those kiddos. People also had a chance to compete in a rib eating contest and sample some Bloody Marys during the event.
It's really fun to see families, kids enjoying things, people of all ages, and then also seeing people going into restaurants and stores and shopping and engaging in our downtown community.
The event doubles as a fundraiser for the Winona Main Street program. Organizers add that the annual Big Muddy continues to bring the community together to enjoy the heart of Winona. Some car lovers and families gathered at Alchemy Brew Pub today in Cashton for the 3rd annual Cannon Valley Bangarang Car Show. The event featured classic cars, custom rides, hot rods, trucks, and motorcycles, along with food and live music. There's also Hot Wheel racing for those kiddos who are just a bit too young to get behind the wheel.
Oh, just the camaraderie. We have multiple clubs and we have several individuals that just come out to have a good time. But when we're here in a field, we're all one big family. We want to introduce the kids to as much as we can, Hot Wheels drag racing, all kinds of kiddie events, you know.
There's still time to check it out. Festivities continue on tonight with live music and fireworks at dusk. Well, Art, there was plenty of outdoor activities today, and it seems like the weather held off for them a bit.
A little bit, but now we're getting into maybe a little slight chance of showers kind of working in right now, going towards the areas right by Sparta, leaning into how this all shaped up. We'll go with light showers possibly for this evening and possibly later on tonight as well. We have temperatures right now that we picked up upper 70s to at least the low to middle to upper 80s in the forecast. Black River Falls, one of the warmer spots as well, getting right back into areas right by the river. We also hold on to areas right by, again, the Saturday where you're looking at, again, the heat index still kicks up. It was up to at least up to about 87 degrees, possibly in some cases by Black River Falls, and as you can see by La Crosse, about 84 degrees there. We have the showers, or actually these are prefrontal showers, and some storms now associated with that as well, working their way through the Twin Cities and northward of that as well. Back down to the south, though, we're holding on to a little bit of shower activity working its way, trying to get down to the ground, mostly sprinkles if that is occurring at all. We'll hold on to how this all looks. 81 degrees in La Crosse right now, feels like 84, 82 in Eau Claire, 85 out there with broken cloud cover right now. now. You can see the winds are light. Winona, 79 degrees. It's been quiet for the last few days for them. Absolutely quiet indeed. We'll hold on to Black River Falls as this shows up. You can see it's dry for now, even though showers or sprinkles may be on the way. Toma, similar conditions as well. They're in the 80s, holding on to that currently. And when I come back, I'll have a better overview right now. As you can see, the current temperatures, 81 in La Crosse, 82 in Eau Claire, 79 in Viroqua, 82 in Black River Falls. So I'll have more about that when I come back again and show you the storms that may come back later on tonight.
All right, thank you for that, Art.
Sure.
Well, overseas, Iran is still insisting this weekend it's the rightful owner and ruler of the Strait of Hormuz. And this comes amid new strikes in the strait and ongoing concerns about the USS Lincoln's long deployment in the region. CBS News' Aaron Navarro has the latest.
Tensions remain high in the Middle East, with the UAE accusing Iran of launching a strike Friday night on one of its oil tankers in the Strait of Hormuz. It comes after Iranian-backed Houthis attacked a crucial port in the Red Sea that's controlled by the internationally recognized Yemeni government. Analysts say the attack reflects how Iran is turning up the pressure on U.S. allies in the Middle East. All of this comes as President Trump insists the war with Iran is going well.
And after we finish defeating Iran, which is being very badly defeated, pretty soon I'll be declaring the Hormuz Strait a territory of the United States.
Iran fired back on that threat, vowing the strait will remain Iranian. On Friday, President Trump downplayed reports of plummeting morale aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln during its lengthy deployment in the Middle East. When a reporter asked if the deployment had gone on too long,
No, not nearly long enough.
but family members of sailors on board say conditions have grown so bad some crew members are trying to jump overboard. Some Democratic lawmakers are demanding answers from the Pentagon.
Conditions on the USS Abraham Lincoln are abhorrent. Lack of clean water and sufficient nutritious food, but also the mental strain and stress.
The USS George Washington is expected to replace the Lincoln soon, though timing remains unclear. Aaron Navarro, CBS News, Bridgewater, New Jersey.
Today, 2 Israeli airstrikes killed 11 people in southern Lebanon in some of the deadliest attacks since a truce was agreed to between Israel and Iran-backed Hezbollah. Still to come, there's some exciting news for Starbucks lovers. A fan favorite Frappuccino is back, but blink and it's gone when you have until to pick up this sweet treat after the break.
Discover the Fjords Jewel during the International Furniture Fjords sales event, featuring sculpted wood, ergonomic comfort, and quick ship in 3 colors. Happening now. Save 20% on all Fjords chairs in stock and special orders. Relaxation made beautiful. International Furniture La Crosse.
To everyone who loves great food, let us make you a meal the Wisconsin way.
We cook each butter burger to order for you and the people you love, so it's the best part of your day.
The best.
The best.
And every creamy scoop of fresh frozen custard, pure happiness.
Pure happiness.
Pure happiness. Because where Culver's comes from.
And the heart of America's Dairyland.
Our love.
Our love for fresh food is as strong as our love for all of you.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Earn now, spend later at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Now through August 26th, rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in store. Redeemable just like cash September 3rd to the 16th. Right now, rewards members save $10 on Estate Lawn Fertilizer, Weed and Feed, or Winterizer. Blaine's Brand Trail Mix, 15% off. Plus, new and only at Blaine's, Ever Elm Teas are just $9.99. Earn Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash. Only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Talk is cheap. Pandering politician Tom Tiffany pretends he's anything but a congressman with a MAGA agenda. The truth? Tiffany's agenda is so radical that even Republicans say he's part of a group of legislative terrorists in Congress. He supported January 6 rioters, voted to slash Social Security services, and co-sponsored a bill to ban abortion with no exceptions for rape or incest. Tom Tiffany's real agenda is too extreme.
Discover the Fjords Jewel during the International Furniture Fjords sales event, featuring sculpted wood, ergonomic comfort, and quick ship in 3 colors. Happening now. Save 20% on all Fjords chairs in stock and special orders. Relaxation made beautiful. International Furniture La Crosse.
The latest inflation report shows some relief on prices, but consumers are still paying more for everyday essentials. And one lucky Powerball ticket just won the biggest jackpot of the year. Christine Lazar has your Eye on Consumer report.
Inflation eased slightly last month, but the cost of everyday essentials remains high. The annual inflation rate eased to 3.4% in July, with prices rising just 0.1% for the month. The report shows energy costs fell in July, but that doesn't capture the latest Iran war flare-ups that have pushed gas back above $4 a gallon nationally. Some relief elsewhere. Hotel prices fell after the World Cup, while meat and eggs dropped 0.7%. Still, grocery prices are up 2.7% from a year ago. The FAA is turning to gamers to help fill a shortage of air traffic controllers. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy says more than 2,000 gamers have already been hired, reaching 94% of the agency's hiring goal, with another 2,000 plus in the pipeline. The FAA says gamers bring skills like multitasking, spatial awareness, and quick decision-making. And one Powerball ticket sold in Illinois hit the $1.04 billion jackpot, the biggest of the year and 8th largest in Powerball history. The ticket, sold at a Hy-Vee gas station in Quincy, matched all 6 numbers. The winner can take the full jackpot over 29 years or a $450.5 million lump sum before taxes. And that's your Eye on Consumer report. I'm Christine Lazar, CBS News, Los Angeles.
Well, there's an alert for consumers. Watch out for this product. Hampton Grocers has recalled its Lacnola lactation granola because it may be contaminated with salmonella. The granola was distributed nationwide online through various retailers, including Amazon, between October 2025 and August 12th of this year. It is packaged in pink 8-ounce pouch and has an expiration date of either October 21st of this year or February 13th, 2027. Now, no illnesses have been reported, but consumers should throw the product away and contact the place of purchase for a full refund. There's some exciting news for Starbucks customers. The coffee chain is bringing back a favorite, but don't blink or you'll miss it. The Unicorn Frappuccino will return to Starbucks for just this one weekend, so grab it today. Otherwise, the last day is tomorrow on Sunday. The Unicorn Frappuccino became a viral sensation back in 2017. The drink is still the original recipe, a sweet and tart blend of mango flavors with tangy blue drizzle, whipped cream, and pink and blue topping. Still ahead on your weekend news, dangerous weather is approaching Hawaii. How Hurricane Lala is already beginning to devastate. Up next.
Diminishing chances for showers and storms later on tonight. We'll take a look at it together when I return in just a bit. Stick around.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run, an event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Is your concrete cracked, stained, or darkening your space? Here at River Valley Floor Shield, we provide a concrete coating that turns that dark and damaged space into a durable, weather-resistant surface that matches your home perfectly. We are looking for limited homeowners to take place in our concrete blow-up special, where they will receive 25% off the project in a new space they're proud of. Call today to see if you qualify.
Real leaders fix broken systems. That's why Congressman Derek Van Orden fought for us and delivered real healthcare reform that puts American patients first. By ending waste, fraud, and abuse in massive hospital systems, finally ensuring accountability and oversight so no taxpayer dollars are wasted and care is delivered at the lowest prices possible so everyone can afford treatment. Thank Congressman Derek Van Orden and tell him to keep fighting to fix the broken hospital system and put American patients first.
Save big at Hy-Vee Friday through Sunday. Pork chops, just 88 cents. A 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $1.48. Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 3 for $5. Whole boneless pork loin, $1.77 a pound. Just bare chicken, $4.99. Save on Hy-Vee cottage cheese, lots of matzo pizza, Frito-Lay snacks, and more Friday through Sunday. Plus, get pickup and delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Only at Hy-Vee.
Run forward and give back at the YMCA Maple Leaf Walk Run presented by Schneider Heating and Air Conditioning. Join us in person or virtual with a 5K, 5-mile, half marathon, and kids fun run. An event for everyone. Register at laxymca.org.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Well, Hawaii is bracing for dangerous weather as Hurricane Lala moves towards the islands. The storm is already bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and rough surf to the Big Island. Video from Hawaii shows conditions deteriorating as Lala approaches. The storm did strengthen to a hurricane as of today with sustained winds of 75 miles per hour. A hurricane warning is in effect for the island. Well, now we'll hand it over to meteorologist Art Jarrett to find out what our chances of showers are tonight.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Brooklyn. Sorry about that. As we get into it, we have a possibility of some prefrontal showers on the way working into the area right now. You can see they're very light, maybe a sprinkle or two working in the area. We're talking, like I mentioned before, probably by Sparta, going towards Toma as well, and then maybe even Black River Falls. We have some showers and storm activity working along the area of low pressure right there, as you can see. And as that comes by later on, we have more of that moisture up to the north as well. That's kind of sinking in from Canada. So we'll keep an eye on that. So what it's going to bring is the possibility of this. You'll see a few light showers, maybe like sprinkle, as I told you, Black River Falls. You get into Warrens as well, Sparta, possibly into Toma as well. That's light stuff. That's more like just maybe some mist, maybe some drizzle right now. We'll get right back to Viroqua. Similar conditions as well. La Crosse is dry, holding on to Prairie du Chien. Not much happening there either. We get into this moisture. This is what's happening right now where I'm talking about it here. This is the moisture that's coming in. This is the boundary layer that we've been talking about for days now that has been bringing in more of that moisture towards St. Louis, getting into areas right by portions of Illinois there, all the way into Indiana, and of course the Ohio River Valley. So that's where the heavy stuff has been coming on lately. That's now breaking down gradually. Drier air is in there right now, holding on to that, going into areas right by the Dakotas. Eventually, we're going to find ourselves with drier conditions as high pressure is moving all the way out towards New York. You can see there up to Maine and Quebec. All right, so that's happening right now. We're getting how this all shapes up. You've got, again, the possibility of some light showers working through the area. We'll continue to keep them in view, holding on to areas right by Monroe County, Jackson County as well, possibly in that. We'll see that, again, a break comes in from 9 o'clock all the way to the 10 o'clock time slot, possibly to 11 o'clock, where we see showers work into Russ County. As that happens, we get into Eau Claire, coming in just around the midnight hour, all the way to about 1 o'clock in the morning or so. You also see Black River Falls has a little light shower activity as well. Some of that's trying to get out of the region, down towards areas out of the area, and eventually we see that break down. It's done. We all go into how this all shapes up going into Sunday. Sunday, as you go into the morning hours for folks going to church service, you're looking at a few clouds holding on in the morning with some sunshine as well. Then by Sunday in the afternoon, you're looking at similar conditions as well. But these clouds are going to change place. You can see now cooler air starting to work in the area gradually, and it's going to change things. So we have that prefrontal boundary coming back again. Another boundary starts to sneak in by Monday. We have a little bit of sunshine coming in for Monday, and it picks up even more so in the afternoon. Mostly sunny skies, but then it flips the script, and then as we get into Monday night, we have more showers possibly on the way again. Going into Tuesday with more showers on the way, and storms too. We have again Sunday, you're looking at the possibility of by noon, you're looking at some humidity still holding on. Winds kicking up to at least up to near 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts in the forecast, and they break down in the evening. Sunday also has 60s, 70s. That's what it'll feel like on your skin. Getting out of how this all shapes up, we go into your Sunday. You're looking at temperatures in the middle 70s and the low 80s in the forecast possibly. So we begin to cool you on down gradually. Holding on how this all shapes up, going right back into mugginess, still holding on through Sunday, just a tad bit, breaking down gradually. Much cooler for Saturday, I should say your Monday going into Tuesday, holding on to temperatures in the lower 80s, and eventually you'll start to see 70s by the time we get into Wednesday. Those 70s roll right through the end of the week, then we hold on to some 80s working right back into next week for the weekend.
Okay, 70s, a cool down. It feels like fall is just catching up to us.
Pretty much, I agree with you.
Yeah, all right, thanks, Art. Coming up next in sports, the Vikings begin their preseason out east in the Meadowlands. Plus, Luke Fickell speaks in one of the emerging threats at receiver for the Badgers. Jacob is in next with sports.
Is it time for new windows or doors? Contact the company who has done the research for you. The best windows and doors installed by the best people. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Enjoy Monday's 3-2-1 special. $3 off pizza, $2 off pasta, and $1 off our mouth-watering burgers. Plus $6 house margaritas. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
When you need cabin furniture, come to Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop 2 showrooms of rustic handcrafted furnishings. Browse dining room sets in hickory, aspen, barnwood, and more. Get woodsy with our cabin bedroom groups. All sizes and bunk beds available. Accessorize with our rugged lamps, rugs, shelving, and more. Set up your patio with our outdoor poly furniture, gliding recliners and love seats. Dining sets in more colors to order from. We now offer 6 to 12-month financing. Summer-long sidewalk sales. Family and veteran-owned. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
While families struggle to make ends meet, corrupt congressmen treat the House floor like a trading floor. Politicians use secret government briefings to trade stocks and get rich at our expense. Thankfully, Congressman Derek Van Orden voted to stop it. Van Orden voted for the Stop Insider Trading Act to ban politicians from buying stocks and end their greedy insiders club. Let's shut down the Congressional Stock Exchange for good. Thank Congressman Derek Van Orden for investing in us.
So that no matter what mess you brought into this church today, no matter what addiction and what struggle, no matter how many times you've doubted God or questioned God, that because of Jesus Christ, God's not holding it over your head. Instead, there is this amazing grace, there is this unconditional love that you and I can say, God doesn't just put up with us. God loves us.
Join Pastor Mike Novotny each Sunday. Watch Time of Grace on Channel 8, WKBT.
River City Grill in Winona is your place for great food and drinks every night of the week. Wednesday is wing night at River City Grill. 5 delicious wings for only $5. And $1 off all domestic beers. See you soon at River City Grill in Winona.
Covering all the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
Well, earlier this week, the Vikings made their plans known for who'll be at starting quarterback week 1 against the Packers. Kyler Murray getting that nod, but plenty of time for the other quarterbacks to make some strides in the preseason. Murray starting out the first drive for Minnesota today. He moves the chains here on 3rd down as he connects with Jordan Addison. Kyler finished 2 of 3 for 10 yards in his one and only drive. Viking defensive front was making life difficult for second-year quarterback Jackson Dart today. Dallas Turner introduces himself to Dart on 3rd down to force a punt. Then later in the first quarter, check out Jay Ward screaming off the blind side, and he plants Dart. Back to the offense. Not much doing for J.J. McCarthy, going 4 of 7 for 34 yards, but Carson Wentz had a nice day. There's the lone passing touchdown of the day for the Vikes. Miles Price needing just one hand to haul that one in. Vikes walk away with the W in their first preseason game. They take this one 13-10 over the Giants. It won't be long until the Badgers season gets underway against a 5th-ranked Notre Dame team in week number 1. Wisconsin knows they'll have to play a complete game if they want to hang with the Fighting Irish. That includes a balanced attack on offense, something Bucky didn't have much of last year, but with a playmaker at quarterback in Colton Joseph, coaches are looking for pass catchers to step up, and Eugene Hilton Jr. has done just that so far in fall camp.
You know, we've seen a growth in him from the winter moving forward, and we saw a little bit in the spring. I don't know that I would say I've seen the consistency in the spring, but we saw some flashes that were really, really good. And through this fall camp, we've seen a hell of a lot more consistencies. And if there's one guy that, I could point to in the first 7 or so practices that you say, hey, he has made plays every single day, it has been Gene.
Hilton Jr. will look to be a spark for a passing offense that was the 5th worst in all of college football last year at just 136 yards through the air per game. Jacob Mizorowski looking to lead the crew to another win in the City of Angels tonight. That game still in the early stages, as well as the Twins and Phillies continuing their series now in Minneapolis after a couple days in that Field of Dreams game in Iowa. 3rd round of the FedEx St. Jude Championship at TPC Southwood in Memphis. Sung Jae Im, one of 2 golfers tied for 2nd entering Sunday. Im went 3 under par today, sits at 11 under for the tournament. Best round of the day came from Sam Burns. He had 8 birdies and not a single bogey. That was his final birdie of the day on 16. He's also at 11 under entering tomorrow. And the man everyone is chasing, Scotty Scheffler. Not quite as good as yesterday's 61, but he'll take 2 under par today, and Scheffler leads the field at 13 under. See how things shake out with final round coverage beginning right here on CBS tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That'll do for sports. One final check on the weather next with Art.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
It's the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture. Get up to 15% off the home price. Right now, save big on this living room set for just $888. Plus, get 3-year special financing during the Labor Day sale going on now at Home Furniture.
Go ahead, let the kids be kids and let the dog run through the house. Spill a little juice. Life isn't perfect and your floors don't have to worry about it. Luxury vinyl flooring from Sealands Carpeland is durable, affordable, and comes in a wide variety of beautiful styles that are made for real life. And when you're looking for timeless beauty, our tile is the perfect choice for showers, backsplashes, and floors that will last for generations. Sealands Carpeland in Coon Valley, where #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
Failed executive David Crowley spent recklessly, botched health insurance for thousands, raised property and sales taxes. Even David Crowley says there's no real difference between him and socialists.
Geez, that's crazy. I'm Tom Tiffany. My common sense plan, supporting law enforcement, cutting your taxes, and raising academic achievement. Kids who can read, a home you can own, and a community that's safe. Now that's how we move Wisconsin forward together.
Now's the time to get to Home Seasonal Concepts for the patio closeout. Get up to 70% off select collections. But when they're gone, they're gone. Plus, save on select in-stock patio umbrellas, fire tables, seat cushions, and protective covers during the patio closeout at Home Seasonal Concepts.
All right, prefrontal showers are on the way. We have a few more rounds of this coming in before the 9 o'clock time slot before we take a break, and then we get into the frontal boundary coming in later on. You can see the frontal boundary there. That comes in just around, say, the 11 o'clock slot into areas along I-94, and that'll start to work its way gradually down to the south. Possibly, we have at least about a 40% chance dropping to a 20% chance going into your forecast for La Crosse. Now, I have to tell you, though, Eau Claire had at midnight, they had some showers on that graphic already, but they're all gone now. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how it all plays out over the next few days. Once again, drier conditions for Sunday and Monday. Then we lead into Monday night with some showers. Tuesday, more storms on the way. Wednesday, more showers. A break on Thursday, and more showers coming back in for Friday of next week.
Like you said, it's starting to feel more like fall. So I feel like football
is.
weather.
There you go. All right, thanks for joining us. We'll see you right back here at 10.